What's going on, LFG fan? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. We got Jet, J-Mag, John, and Cody. And again,
it's been a minute.
Boys
Pod. Damn.
I
win the bet though, real quick. I win the bet from last week.
You do win the bet.
So
you do win the bet for sure.
Next week,
I did make it possible. I did, because I was not going to be here, but I did make it possible. As you can see, shit is white. I think I just left out a couple things just to have something. I need
it's
something.
Lavender.
But yeah, it's lavender in the back. We ain't got much. We're in the process.
It actually is, John. You're just colorblind.
As fuck, I guess. That shit's wild.
Like it's clear as day.
Bullshit.
Yes, it is.
We got a great show for you guys. There was so much that happened this past week. CinemaCon. We got updates on franchises, release dates, all types of shit. And then obviously our What We Watch. Me and Cody collaborated on one.
Why would you say that?
That'll be funny. It's not giving it away.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. The surprise was there.
It's still there. They don't know what it is.
I don't know. It could be some.
Let me see.
Now you got them thinking, Justin.
Let me see.
But
it's gonna go.
Guessing correctly.
Is it on Netflix?
We're not hearing anything.
I already know what it is. I know what it is.
What is it, John? Give a guess out right here live.
Yeah. It's Minecraft, the movie.
Oh, wow. Shit. That'd be kind of wild.
That would be kind of wild.
That would be kind of wild.
And then we'll see what the other members bring. But as always, LFG starts with the news. So passing it to...
Well, usually I would pass it right back over to John, but he's already warned us that there's nothing going on.
You can pass it to me this time because I got the meal. Yeah,
I like those boxes though.
It was kind of cool. I ain't gonna.
That's a cool box.
Kids meal boxes though. Kids meal boxes.
The fries was regular as shit. I like the Big Mac because
the
logo and shit.
Too.
And I never opened it. I was waiting.
What? Oh,
I don't know what the fuck these even.
Or that shit. It might have a skin.
What is it? A grimace egg? Is that?
I don't know.
Treasure chest.
You gotta open it.
It is a chest, so I'm about to open it for the first time.
That's cool.
There's a zombie hamburger.
Oh, that's what killed you last time.
Wow. It is whatever, bro.
Hey, grimace.
I wanted a creeper.
I took the creeper. That's a kid's meal.
I got this.
That's a good one. That creeper's a good one.
Yeah, bro.
What's the other one, John? What's the other one?
Zombie hamburger.
That's cool too.
That's cool too, bro.
You gotta weak.
Give me your code.
You got a weak ass one. Yeah.
Give me your code. There should be a card in there. Nah, I fucked up and had to hide my box. I guess that's what I took home to.
Yeah, it's a free skin offer.
Where the fuck's the code?
For actual Minecraft?
Yeah.
Like you could be this or you could be that little.
Oh
wow, that's cool.
Shit. Yeah, that's cool as shit.
Fuck, I threw that away.
Ah, John, you got two of the coolest ones.
There's a code on the back.
Yeah,
there it is. That's the one.
Blur out that.
This is dope though. No, we're good. I'm gonna put it in before
for sure. But yeah, the cards.
That's cool.
I thought mine got fucked
this
up.
Is ass.
I had to.
Wow,
I think so too, but in the game it looks better.
I thought Justin was joking. Grimace egg is fucking crazy.
No, it's
a nugget. That's a nugget, right? It's a grimace nugget, right? That's what that is.
It says grimace egg on the thing right there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's the one people. I literally watched a TikTok of a guy. Like it was like a little, like he was like fucking around, but he literally went to go watch the Minecraft movie, and he went to the fucking concession stand. And he's like, "Can you guys still have the Minecraft buckets?" And they were like, "No." It's like, "Oh man, I have an idea. I'll go to McDonald's." And he got that, and he ordered the meal. He was like, "Please be the grimace egg. Please be the grimace egg."
Wow.
So I thought it was the one that everybody wanted.
So now we got
Cody.
the Mario's, the cup,
mine.
And then the ugly ass grimace egg.
It looks better in the game.
Where's you had the nugget too, the chicken nugget.
Oh,
I still have. My kids got to them, and
I can't remember what those were
called.
I don't remember.
They gave like a special shirt for us to wear for the week.
It was the I was gonna say homie nuggets, but it was for something that I think you got a queen right with the fro. The queen, and then
Damn,
she had a
That
bottom piece
does
that you.
sound familiar. What
Yeah,
is that?
that
Oh,
nice. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I forgot about this.
Those were cool.
This shit's cold. It was in the window.
Hey, we didn't have no McDonald's news, but that was cool. Hit the like button for that. That shit was pretty dope. Like,
This
I
is
haven't
probably
gone
the
to
best
McDonald's in a
thing.
minute.
I need to go find me another
That's a
one
whole
of these.
video.
Yeah, that is honestly.
That's a whole video.
That was cool. That was pretty cool. So hell yeah. All right, let's jump straight into the news here. Starting off with kind of crazy enough, it kind of transitions perfectly into my news right here. We're starting off with Minecraft news. The live-action Minecraft movie earned $57 million in the film's domestic opening day, making it the biggest opening day for a video game movie ever. Don't worry about that bottom part right now. I got that on the next slide here. But yeah, they got the biggest opening for a video game for a day ever. Kind of crazy, kind of insane.
Bigger than Sonic, bigger than the Mario movie.
I
Bigger
saw
than
that they needed
Pikachu
to
movies.
up their security because people were going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Go
Stay
back real
tuned.
quick?
Stay
Okay,
tuned.
my bad,
Stay
my
tuned
bad.
for all that
My
for
bad.
sure. I got 3 Minecraft pieces in news.
All right.
Well, they got the day, but on top of that too, they're at 301 million worldwide, making it and then 157 million domestically, making it the biggest 3-day opening weekend forever for a video game movie as well. The budget was 50 million, so they've obviously made that back and some. I think they're double that already. So
Yeah,
it's insane. Biggest video game opening ever, day, weekend, everything so far.
Yeah,
And,
that shit might
it's
hit
gonna
a
keep-
Billy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might. It might.
Quick.
This is kind of crazy
Quick.
numbers. So
Oh
we'll
my
see
God.
on that. Only thing stopping this from hitting $1 billion is some weirdos, some people that are just getting out of control.
Yeah,
The screening
that
of the
scene.
Minecraft movie got so loud that police had to step in and kick several people out of the theater. They were screaming and throwing popcorn during the chicken jockey scene.
That's
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen videos on this. Maybe I could find it and you guys are watching it right now. But insane. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of videos on Twitter right now. People are going nuts for this movie in theater. This is like Endgame type shit and
It's
Infinity
worse.
War. They're yelling. They're yelling in the movie theater and shit, and like just cheering. Like, oh shit, chicken jockey. When he introduces himself, I forget what's Jack Black's name. Character's name. Steve.
Yeah.
He was Steve. They're just going nuts for all the thing, and yeah, they're loving it right now. So, and it shows in the money.
It
So
looks like
kind
a
of crazy.
very great movie, man. I fucked up not seeing it yet.
Kind of crazy. But if you've seen it, definitely let us know what your thoughts are on it down in the comments below. As we know, it's kind of negative. They're saying it's like one of the worst movies of all time and stuff. So definitely leave your thoughts on all that down in the comments.
Damn.
Sticking with movie theater news, the Regal CEO on suggestions that they should have texting auditoriums and let people smoke weed in theaters. He said, "I'm not saying we're never going to test it. We should test everything." So I don't know. Maybe Regal's going to open up texting auditoriums and letting people smoke weed in theaters. That's kind of crazy. So I don't know. Stay tuned for that. Kimmy, let us know if that goes down because she works at a Regal. So there you go.
That's what.
Kind of want.
And at least
Kinda
they're
wild.
like up to just testing it. It's not like
Put them motherfuckers in the back room.
That's what I
At
said.
least,
Like, that's
yeah.
cool and all, but
'Cause that
like,
does suck for the
why do you
ones-
need to smoke weed while watching a movie?
do it before
Munchies,
At
movie,
least.
right? I mean,
But-
kind
but
of makes
I'm-
sense.
That's not, yeah. Like, hold on, before you go, I'm so sorry. Like John said, before the movie, what are we talking about?
Before, yeah, I say. Then you'll
Fair.
just hear. Can't even hear the goddamn fucking movie.
Bro, the smoke starts covering the screen.
Yeah, right.
What you about to say,
yeah.
Justin?
Everybody's gonna hotbox that shit, bro. That's gonna be
You
crazy.
can't even see the fucking movie.
So-
I'm more on the fucking texting. That's
The
the one where I'm
texting.
like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Put them in the back room.
Yeah.
The theater farthest to the right.
The
Fuck
very
that.
top row at least, so no, you're not getting blinded.
Well, no, there's no. You cannot put them in the same as like a regular
Yeah.
experience. That has
Yeah.
to be like if you're in this showing, you can text.
Mm.
Don't
Put a
mix
little-
them. Fuck
put a-
that.
Don't mix
Make
it.
a little portable room outside with a projector, and you can have them in there. There you go.
Facts. Like I don't agree with this anyway, but if you're gonna do it, do not mix them. Fuck that.
No, yeah, they can't. I mean, obviously they wouldn't. I think there would be like, warnings. Hey, this is a texting
Mhm.
auditorium.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you guys still
Like
want to
how
buy
they do
tickets.
the 3D theaters. Just do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah. The tickets better be cheaper for that then.
Wow.
Shit, I don't know. We'll see.
Nah.
Kinda crazy.
Imagine.
More
Yeah, we'll see.
expensive.
Yeah,
We'll see.
exclusive.
Sticking with some cheaper stuff. Paramount's advice to movie theaters was to limit trailers, have no ads, matinee pricing. I think that's how you say that. Matinee pricing
Matinee,
until
yeah.
6 p.m. and then discounted tickets on multiple weekdays. That's
What
their
the fuck is
suggestion
that,
to the
matinee?
movie theaters. Matinee is like cheaper.
Like the Tuesday shits they got.
It's like
Kind-
the times, right? Like
Mm.
Matinee,
just
but
saying
yeah,
earlier. Yeah.
yeah.
Matinee.
John is so funny. Y'all both said the word. Y'all correct. Like, because J Mac didn't know what it was. Justin corrected him. John still said it wrong. Like,
I don't know. I agree with all these though. Honestly, like people, and then Culture Crave put a poll out under this saying, how long are movie trailers in your local theater and stuff. People, I think the majority was like 15 to 20 minutes was the one voted for most. People were voting for.
I think it's like
15
plus.
Yeah,
30.
There was the last option was 30 plus. Some people voted for that shit. I'm like, yo, what movie theaters are you guys going to? Because that's crazy.
That has to be trolls, bro.
30,
but sometimes they feel like they're forever though.
Unless
timing it, but they just feel long as fuck.
Unless they're combining, like, because they don't just jump into the trailers. They do you like the pre shit, then the trailers, and then like the after shit right before the movie starts with the Cinemark's logo or whoever's logo on it. So maybe they're combining.
Buckle your seatbelts, grab your popcorn.
Yeah.
Turn off your.
Don't forget your concessions. So.
Oh yeah, like some theaters like they play like games in the beginning.
The Nuvi arcade is the one that
those are kind of cool. Those are.
They did away with that one for sure. I used to have the app on my phone and just kind of show up a little early and play the game on
the
really?
Screen. It's kind of cool going to different theaters and seeing like the before of how a movie starts, because like AMC, they have this one actress, I can't think of the actress's name, but she comes on before every movie and does like a whole like a whole thing.
Maria Menounos.
No, that's not her. I think it's like an actress. I just can't think of.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up, but yeah, it's just cool. And then Harkins is just regular shit, unless it's like the movie did like a specific thing.
Yeah,
like the actors come out and talking about it, but other than that, like it's regular. Like, but I mean, I don't show up early enough to know about the ads, you know. So I don't
ads.
The theater is the only place you could show up late.
Yeah. So,
but like with those games, you should be able to play for like free popcorn or free drink at least.
Ooh,
that could be cool.
That would be cool.
Hey, that'd be cool. Like a small, nothing crazy. Like kids soda or kids popcorn.
Slushy.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
And it's for sure things that like they need. I'm not specifically like they have to do what John said, but they have to experiment with some things because obviously shit has to change because movie theaters aren't making the money that they should be making on a monthly basis. So these are all great. I agree with you. These are all good ideas. For sure.
Let us know your thoughts on that down in the comments. Last Friday is officially happening. Wow. Warner Brothers has closed a deal with Ice Cube to write and star in it. So that'll be coming out soon. Obviously, we'll take you down the road as we usually do on LFG. We'll start at the conception and we'll end up with that trailer reaction on the channel. We'll take you through it on this one. Friday was a great franchise, man. That's a great franchise. I love that.
I'm so like in between on this just because obviously John Witherspoon has passed away. So like it kind of takes an element from it. I think it can still work if you have Mike Epps and obviously Smokey in the movie. I think it could still work. It could still be funny. But it'll be interesting to see because
he was in every movie, man.
He was a big part of that. So like and then plus it's like when was that last Friday? Like obviously early 2000s, but like that was a long time ago.
Long ass time ago.
They all look like old asses. So
Chris Tucker coming back though would be good for it. Like I think.
Yeah, I think they need both of them coming back. I think they need.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think they need Mike.
They were supposed to finish that month like 15 years ago, bro. Like it's about the last week of the month, 20 years later and shit.
And then obviously there's comedians of this generation that you could put in there. It could work. I'm not gonna say it can't work. It'll just be a challenge for sure. So
Debo's gone too, unfortunately. Rest in peace to Debo.
That could have been crazy.
Brought back Debo,
I've never seen those movies.
We'll see how this goes. Like I said, we'll keep you updated. Damn.
Even the first one, like the very first one.
God damn!
Oh, you're in for
John
a good time.
would love these movies.
You're in for. They still hold up. You're in for a good time.
Yeah, especially for John. Everything holds up when it comes to comedy.
This dude's gonna be making jokes on Chico and shit, and on next Friday,
bro, he's gonna be laughing at everything. It don't matter what it is.
All three of those movies are fucking amazing.
You gonna hear Smokey back here taking the shit. He's gonna send us a picture of the shit. Like,
stupid. There you go. Stay tuned. Hopefully, John will watch this, and you got your what you watches next week.
Yeah, so watch all three, man. I can't.
How to Train Your Dragon 2 live action film has officially been announced.
You see that, Justin? Right?
Yeah.
What?
How to Train Your Dragon 2 live action. That's how you
I
say
said
it.
That was like 30
This
minutes
nigga
back.
did not. This man said, "How to Train Your Dragon live action 2."
I said
the
the live.
I
said the live action How to Train Your Dragon 2.
That is
Nah,
not
that was so many different ways that shit was said. Live action 2 train how your dragon.
I said DreamWorks live action How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Nah, bro. I'm sick.
Yeah, was I not here? This was in the chat party or what?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like for a good 30 minutes, we were trying to figure it out.
Man, tweaking.
I was like, how do you say that shit? That's funny.
Yeah, these are good movies. So, yeah, nothing but praise so far on the first one from what we're hearing. So, kind of crazy. Obviously excited to see this. The Fantastic Four is described as a 60s space race movie shot with miniatures, practical sets, and vintage lenses. Quoted as saying, "I really wanted it to feel like it was made in 1965, the way Stanley Kubrick would have made it within reason." So,
damn,
gives you the vibes, what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna feel like, and yeah, I think that's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. So we'll see how that goes. Sticking with Fantastic Four, director Mac Shackman, says there are no other superheroes in their universe. There's no Easter eggs. There's no running into Iron Man or whatever. They're it. So,
damn,
it's good to know though.
That's no and yes, because like we know this different universe. So like it kind of sucks to know that there's nobody else in there like that's superheroes besides them. So it's basically like the Fox, or not Fox, but it was Fox, right? The OG. Yeah, the first one. It's like just redoing that in a way, but obviously that just means the end credit scene is what's gonna tie it, and that sucks.
Yeah, maybe
like not even like a Black Panther of that era. Like there's nobody else.
Nobody
who was from the '60s.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but there's Black Panthers like before T'Challa.
Oh
yeah.
What?
Wolverine should be. I mean, obviously that dude's almost immortal, not fully, but that dude's been around for decades, so he should be in there too. But no, yeah, just Fantastic Four in their universe, and that's it. And we'll see how they integrate into our MCU. So we brought this up last week, and I wanted to update on this. Halle Berry says she isn't returning as Storm in Avengers Doomsday. She was quoted as saying, "Keep waiting. I'm not going to be there." So.
I didn't read the quote. She's definitely in that bitch.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some misdirection.
Yeah.
I felt it as soon as you read it. Oh, fuck.
He went from clapping like, damn. All right. Well,
she's in it. Never mind.
We'll see. I mean, obviously they don't put a chair up for her now, right? There's no way.
Keep waiting.
Well, it depends. Like if they do like another, because obviously that's what we're headcanon. They do another live stream of chairs, and we see fucking Elizabeth Olsen, fucking Benedict Cumberbatch.
There's no way they put Elizabeth Olsen in that.
I'm just saying.
If they were to put that in a chair, bro, that would be crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't do that.
Yeah, that'd be wild. As of right now, Halle Berry says she's not showing up.
Keep waiting.
Keep waiting. It's not going to be there.
New details from Doomsday. Jet brought this up, and this is kind of crazy. And this is everybody's kind of takeaway anyways from those chairs. The Avengers, Wakandans, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and the original X-Men are all fighting Doctor Doom, and obviously the entire cast hasn't been revealed yet. So I feel like I said, this was probably everybody's takeaway. There's Jan even sent a picture to the group chat that stream day too, that there was an X-Men versus was it Doom? I think it was Doom or Avengers. X-Men versus the Avengers. So we'll see if they take any cues from that. But yeah.
What Avengers?
That fool's that badass? Takes all those fuckers?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
He is him.
Yeah.
To be honest, all of that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's too many, man. Like, god damn.
Yeah, how does he win?
But again, who's the Avengers? Because it's like what,
That's
4 niggas
true,
at this
right?
point?
No shit.
But everybody else,
the original,
all the Wakandans, all the Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, and the X-Men, all of them.
God damn.
See,
man.
and in my eyes, when I read that, let's think about how it was with Thanos. They weren't all fighting Thanos.
They could have, and they would have lost.
Damn. Stones. Yeah.
He had the stones. I don't know. We'll see though.
That seems.
We'll see. I mean, they're all fighting them. Maybe it may not be at the same time though. Just like
I guess maybe right.
And there's like super high chance he's not even alone. There's people on his side. Multiverse shit. So
he should have like a whole army. No, it's not just him.
His Doombots.
Yeah, his bots.
We'll see.
And that's where Iron Man comes in.
Whoever's working for him.
Tony Stark.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hideo Kojima and A24's live-action Death Stranding movie will be directed by Michael Saranowski. I bring this up because he previously directed A Quiet Place Day 1.
Cody's favorite.
Oh, hell
yeah. You're going to love this movie.
Besides that, does this look like Old Boy or am I tripping?
That's Daryl.
Boy.
That's
Daryl.
him.
No, that's Daryl.
And I gotta watch it regardless.
That's Norman Reedus himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game, I think, from what I remember, people saying like the story itself was kind of like weird but good. So we'll see how it adapts to a movie, and I think it's going to do well. Obviously,
like,
Norman Reedus should hopefully come back.
A baby.
Yeah.
It's
a baby.
Like a sack.
Nah, I don't know.
I think Ari Aster also signed on to do this. I don't know if he's like co-directing or what the situation is there. But he did Midsommar, Hereditary, Beau is Afraid. So he's got some heavy hitters under his belt too. So this movie's got some shit. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, cool. Development on the live-action Tangled movie has been stopped indefinitely. So
I saw because of how bad the Snow White shit was.
That's what I was gonna go. Yeah, I mean, is it because of that? They're probably like, wait a minute.
But that's the issue, because if they're just doing what they did with Snow White, then that's the problem. And if they can't see that, then they're blind and they're not listening. We don't have a problem with the thing. It's what y'all are doing to the thing.
How they did it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they were doing. And they're like, oh, shit, people didn't like that, so let's scrap it.
Yeah, if that's the case.
We'll see. We'll wait.
And then it does say definitely.
It's fair with what Cody said, because there's people that are totally against them doing these live action remakes, obviously. But not enough people, because some of them make fucking billions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's clearly an audience for it that want to see it. But yeah, I don't know. Tangled's one of the ones that I've never seen, so I don't even know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. I mean, as of right now, indefinitely. So stay tuned. See if any updates come out on that. Insomniac Games gives an update on the Wolverine game, quoted as saying, "We're actively working on it. We'll share news about the game when we are ready to share it. We can't act on everything requested when things take time, resources, and the green light to share them." So yeah, they did actually put those asterisks right there on Wii, because obviously of the leaks and stuff. When they're ready to share it, they'll share it. So if it gets leaked again, I don't know. Then they'll ignore it, I guess, like they did last time.
Fuck, man. Did they just release like what they were doing? Like they're just gonna release everything that, like, how it was gonna be, how it was.
Maybe they're working on stuff, right? Maybe. I mean, they had to have got a good reception from it. Like, whether did people like that or didn't like it? I don't even remember.
I don't even know. I have no. I just know people can still play that shit to this day. But I'm saying, like, what would you do? Like, would you put out the same story, everything the same that you were gonna put out, or would you delay it and change the story, change cameos?
That's a waste of money, isn't it?
That's a lot of work and a lot of backtrack and a lot of resources that they have to put back into it to change all that.
It got leaked heavy or what? Like the whole fucking
everything.
Everything they did.
Fuck.
People could play what they had out, or not what they had out, but what they had already like done.
The alpha and
the finished
not even the alpha,
crazy.
like fucking prototype testing and shit.
Beta alphas.
They
Charlie's,
like the story of this game is out here. The secret cameos that were in the game, like everything, it is all out there.
At that point, just scrap it. Fuck the game.
Yeah, and all that money's just gone, huh?
Yeah.
Bump up
I don't know.
fucking security.
I mean, hack is getting improved over the years.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. It'll be very interesting once they give us those updates and what they decide to do. Amazon has made a bid to acquire TikTok ahead of the app's potential shutdown in the U.S. on April 5th. That is no longer happening. Trump did, I think it was like yesterday or sometime just in this past few days, extended, I think, another 75 days. So that's no longer happening. But nonetheless, Amazon has made a bid to acquire TikTok. So kind of crazy. We'll see where that goes.
I think another huge corporation did too. I think it was Walmart, but it was somebody else. Shit. Somebody pretty huge. I don't know. They're going after that motherfucker.
Yeah. People in the comments, or somebody in the comments was like, that TikTok shop is about to go crazy if Amazon takes that shit. That's
for real though, right?
Kind of crazy.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Who ends up buying TikTok? The Last of Us Season 2 decides to adapt only the first half of the second game, leading to some mixed results. It's kind of crazy. We were talking about this just last night and what they were going to adapt. And yeah, I called this shit. Like, they're just adapting the first half, saving the second half for Season 3. Seems like it. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously, IGN has a review on it, and I don't think they weren't too kind on it, but it's IGN.
I think it was a 7, actually.
Was it? I just read the headline that they didn't put a number. They were just talking about how it loses its mysticism or some weird shit.
I think they gave Snow White a 7 too, though.
Yeah, they did.
I think it was a 7. Do you have a second piece to this?
No, I do not. No.
I think it's at a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
I think it debuted at a 93. So
cool. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for this to see how things play out. So this is really soon. This is this week, this Sunday, I think. So at the time of this episode is dropping, I don't know, it's probably going to be later in the night. It's probably got 6 or 7, something like that. But yeah, excited.
Like we were saying, just so we have it, on the pod. For me personally, it's going to be interesting to see how people receive this TV show, just because I think for most people, the problem with the second game wasn't like the mechanics of the game or anything like that, which you would normally have problems with the game most of the time. It's not necessarily the story. But people's problem was the story. So it's going to be interesting to see if like the showrunners decide to, deviate from that. I know that, like you were telling me, that they've talked about doing a couple things differently. So it'll be interesting to see how people receive this show. I'm of the mindset that a lot of people are idiots. So I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking insane. Seeing these numbers, like I said, I think IGN gave it a 7. So seeing these numbers fairly high is a good signal to start off with, but we shall see.
Yeah, obviously, we're going to be doing our weekly watches on this one. So John's gonna have to jump on that one. Saying that now for him.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So we're going to be talking about that's going to be a usual on our What We Watches. So stay tuned for that starting next week. Obviously, we've all heard about this news, Nintendo pricing and games and all that shit. Well, Nintendo fans started spamming drop the price in their first Mario Kart stream after the Switch 2 Direct. That's all you literally had was drop the price. Nobody was saying anything else, so it was kind of crazy.
Right.
Well, I don't think I think there was something that came out that said why they're not going to do it. And then there's people saying that it's the tariffs' fault and all that. Well, Nintendo said, no, it's us. Don't worry about it. Nintendo says U.S. tariffs weren't factored into the $400 50 price tag for the Switch 2. They were quoted as saying the tariff news is fresh. And like many companies right now, we are actively assessing what the impact may be. So like I said, they said, don't get mad at the tariffs. It's still us. You'll still buy it. Don't fucking worry about it. So kind of crazy.
Still buy it.
Insane. Most people aren't. Like $450 is kind of crazy, but most people problems are with the games themselves being $80 for digital, $90 for physical. So that's where most of the problems lie. But yeah, kind of crazy, insane. And we had this talk with Cody. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks back. Well, let's see right here. PlayStation is sending out a survey to see how the users feel about the Nintendo Switch 2. Already gauging the waters. Hey, what you guys think about that shit? Yeah,
everybody needs to go spam this fucking survey.
And you know what?
Now that I know,
this is a positive because other companies ain't gonna give a fuck. They're just gonna do it. They're just reaching out to let y'all know, hey, if y'all ain't fucking with it, let us know.
We're gonna bend you over before we, we're gonna at least tell you we're gonna bend you over.
No.
So you guys can see it coming. Start saving your pennies. So.
Yeah,
they just want to see. Maybe some people.
So just to be fair, some people in the comments were like, well, maybe they're also testing out to see if they're going to bring back like a PSP or a PS Vita and shit. Do a handheld console. So maybe this is what that survey is too. People were asking for that survey to see if there's like a translation because I think it's in a different language. I don't know what it was, but to see exactly what was on that survey. I couldn't find anything on it yet. So, yeah. But yeah, either way, I don't know. We'll see what comes of this. Kind of crazy.
So the first thing on Justin's news. Discussing Film tweeted, first poster for Him, starring Marlon Wayans and Tyreek Withers. New psychological horror film produced by Jordan Peele and directed by Justin Tipping. Described as a horror sports movie, translated through a classic spaghetti western lens.
Damn.
This for sure is brought up because we had talked about this movie. And I don't remember who it was, but they thought that it was directed by Jordan Peele. This movie is not. I believe Monkey Paw is his company, right?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. I'll look that up.
Whatever his production company is, that like he's just producing this movie. So when you see his name attached, just pay attention to that. Produced
what the fuck is classic spaghetti western lanes? Like, I'm all about the spaghetti.
Technoscope and a 2x format and a wide angle lens to achieve a widescreen look and a distinctive gritty aesthetic rather than the anamorphic lens of CinemaScope. So
just the way they're gonna shoot the movie.
Yeah,
literally lens. Literally lens. I thought like just lens was just like a style or whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Next, Beyond the Spider-Verse is currently set to release on March 29th, 2024 in theaters. What is going on, Justin?
This was not.
What the fuck?
This was not news. This was just to show you that we should have already seen Beyond the Spider-Verse. God. This was the original release date for the movie, which was March 29th. We would have seen it last week.
Last week. That's just coming 3 years from, was it 2027, right? Well, 2 years now. 2027. A 3-year delay from this date. Crazy.
Should not be news. You're not shit for that.
I'm not shit.
His face lit up too.
Yeah, it did. It really did. I'm not gonna lie. TV anime Soul Leveling Season 3 is officially announced for 2026. That's fast.
Hell yeah.
Animation studio The Answer Studio, produced by Aniplex. Aniplex. Anyway.
That's good to hear.
That's coming out.
Very good to hear.
For all you lovers of Solo.
That's me right there.
Oh, yeah.
Lover of Solo. Yeah, hell yeah. I can't wait.
You're not one?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah.
Solo leveling gasol.
What is this?
This is our first look at the Century.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have not seen him at all. He has been a shadow in every single trailer, every single still.
They doing that Funko Pop shit, bro. Why are they showing this shit already?
Figure. Bro, that's just MCU's new shit. They just want to give away everything.
Slick back.
Yeah, will y'all be buying this?
No.
It's just cool. I don't know. I don't know why they're keeping him a secret. Like, this is exactly what I pictured him to look like. But again, like I said, every trailer we don't see him. So
what was his name?
Sentry. All right.
He's like Superman.
Ryan Coogler's Sinners has 2 post-credit scenes. 2.
Why
2? I was gonna say
that's crazy, right?
Why not? That is kind of crazy.
There's gonna be what the fuck is going on?
Trying to make a universe.
The wolves are coming. That's why.
God.
Vampires, wolves. Nah, that's cool. I don't know. That is very interesting though. Very interesting. I don't know why.
I think this is next week.
Yeah, this is coming up pretty quick. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of marketing for this.
Yeah.
It should do good. Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'll obviously go check that one out once it drops. And we'll have a what we watch that week. Pretty cool.
A sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is in the works at Netflix. David Fincher is set to direct, and Quentin Tarantino has already written the script.
Wow.
This is so crazy to me. I gotta watch that first. A sequel is so crazy. Like, if you're still gonna watch it, I won't spoil what happens.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
But like, I haven't seen it yet. No, but it don't matter. It's been out for years.
But still, like, if you're gonna watch it, it's just like
based on a true story, right?
Loosely, right? Loosely based.
Loosely.
Very loosely.
Yeah.
So just the names are correct.
We'll talk about it again when he watches it. But I honestly, it's just crazy that this is getting a sequel. It like, they can do a sequel. I can see like the path, but I would have never thought this was getting a sequel. It's kind of fucking crazy. So,
South Park season 27.
Look at that motherfucker.
Will premiere on July 9th. The new season includes Diddy, a violent war against Canada, and air traffic control chaos.
What the fuck, yo?
What am I
South Park
looking
has
at?
never given a fuck. Never given a fuck about nothing. And
Diddy's probably voicing himself.
Imagine? That'd be fun. That'd be
yo, what shit. The fuck?
There's no way he's voicing himself and making baby oil jokes and shit.
Bro, this is
This season should be comedy gold, and I can't wait.
Nah, I can't 27.
That's what's in that gun. It's not a water gun.
Wow.
It's fucking baby.
It looks like a bottle.
Yeah.
It looks like a baby bottle or a baby oil bottle.
Oh my
God.
So
elite.
That shit is not funny. Why are we laughing at this?
The Simpsons and Family Guy have both been renewed for 4 more seasons.
4 more.
Just don't stop, man.
Are we surprised by this?
Simpsons, yeah. The Simpsons, yeah. They have a whole channel where it's just Simpsons.
They have been doing these shows longer than I've been alive. AMC Entertainment CEO Adam Aaron says he is having discussions with studios to extend the theatrical window to at least 45 days. Wow. 3 of the major studios have agreed that they need to bring back the 45-day window. What are you laughing for?
Just because you're consuming this news as you read it. So
as you read it, so yeah, that's why.
Because 45 days is crazy.
Wow. 45 days is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know when they did away with this because shit's coming out in theaters and next week it'll be on streaming. So it's kind of wild. I mean, yeah, really it makes sense.
Oh man,
it's fucking insane. I remember like watching Incredibles in the theaters like as a kid for the first time and waiting fucking months for that shit to come on fucking DVD. It's fucking crazy.
Carrie Coon, did I pronounce that right?
Correct, yeah.
Declined returning as Proxima Midnight in Avengers Endgame after Marvel told her they wouldn't pay her more money. Says husband Tracy Letts, they said ... you should feel fortunate to be part of the Marvel universe. That's fucking crazy. I think they put her in it anyway. We would have made a what? Oh, let me finish it. We would have made a bigger deal out of this, but it would have involved us watching the movies, and we were not going to do that.
What the fuck?
What am I? What's going on?
That's crazy.
Look, this sounds bad, and I absolutely from reading this sounds horrible. Like they didn't want to pay her more money, but from what I understand, and I completely could be wrong. Fact check me, please. She wanted more money on top of what she was her usual. I think from the last one,
or what do you mean from her usual? Because she was already
let's just say she signed a movie contract for $10 million or whatever the fuck to appear in Infinity War. I think they were going to offer that again. I think, like I said, fact check me please in the comments. They were going to offer that again in Endgame, and she wanted more. I think.
That's
please fact check.
I think that's how I'm understanding it too.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like they weren't going to pay her again for her services. Obviously, like
so crazy.
Yeah, hey, you already got paid in Infinity War. Come back. Like no. I'm pretty sure that's how that was. So I guess she just wanted a little more money to come back.
I think they put her in it anyways.
No, I think it's he kind of said it in a weird way.
Yes.
But I think he's saying like if they would have put her in it, we would have made a big deal, but we would have had to watch the movie to find out, and we weren't going to do that.
Yeah,
that's how I am seeing that because the other way does not make fucking sense.
Yeah.
What are you looking at, John?
Just rereading.
Go ahead.
People were saying, I don't think she was even in Endgame, but like the final battle scene, anyways. So
it's bad.
Sure. Yeah.
So she's just filming fucking scenes and doesn't even know what they're gonna use, or what the fuck?
I think just as far as her overall like storytelling with her character. Mm-hmm. Like she doesn't give a fuck about Marvel. She's just there,
There to be there.
And she barely has lines. Like she said like 3 sentences, maybe. I don't fucking remember. Shit. But she was doing just a lot of action. So like she doesn't give a fuck.
It's crazy.
I mean that it's a fucking stunt double.
The upcoming animated Avatar: The Last Airbender film titled The Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender follows Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko, and Toph in their late 20s, early 30s, currently starring Eric Nam, Dave Bautista, and Steven Yeun in theaters January 20th, 2026.
Have we already said Bautista?
I think we knew about Bautista. We knew about Steven.
Oh, yeah, he was playing the boulder, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Steven, we knew about Steven last week. Steven, Eric Nam, I don't know who that is. Jet, you know who that is off the top of your head?
No. And Bautista got skinny.
And then...
Is he a skinny character? Bautista? He like slimmed down?
Oh no! I mean, this isn't a live action. This is voice acting.
Yeah, it's a voice acting.
This is voice acting. I don't know if we knew that this was having a theatrical release? Maybe we did, and it's just been so long that. But
I didn't remember.
That's kind of crazy. That's cool.
It is,
because I'll definitely go be checking that out in theaters. Like they deserve the money. So.
He's not super well known. He hasn't even been in a lot of things, at least that are documented in the US.
Hey, people using Steven's voice like he's a spokesman for voice acting now.
He's in demand right now, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, the big thing for sure, the Legend of Aang, the Last Airbender.
Legend of Aang.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
Can't wait for that, man. Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson's sixth great grandson recreates his photo.
What the fuck, yo?
That's his great grandson. What's wrong with this?
What's wrong with this?
What the fuck?
For anyone, right? For anyone that was not paying attention in school and is confused by this, right? Right? Thomas Jefferson was fucking his slaves, okay? Okay.
That's not even funny.
Just so you know. All right. I don't know why Buddy felt the need to recreate his photo.
That's just hilarious.
More power to him. Your daddy was not your daddy, but
great,
whatever the fuck. Grandpappy was a president. But yeah, I thought this was insane.
I still don't know who the fuck you are.
As true as the slave take may be,
that is true. It's not a
his
take.
family.
That's not a take.
Not a take.
Okay,
no.
I was just gonna say that along that line of generations, there could just be black people they were having sex with that led to him. That also had this happen.
But it had to start with him.
I'm saying this is possible.
Nowhere else.
6 generations.
Nah, I think you're tripping.
Like I'm saying, regardless if he did that, somebody down that line could have did that.
No, it had to have been him. It's not his fucking grandson if it's not him. Like,
I don't think we're understanding.
I think you're understanding.
Next, Guy Ritchie is in talks to direct Roadhouse 2.
That's crazy because this is brand new. There's no Roadhouse 2 to my knowledge.
Oh yeah,
from the OG.
I like that person. It was cool.
Posty coming back.
It was entertainment.
He is
no shot.
Redemption.
He's gonna come back for that crown. No, this is cool, man. I think me and John were high on this movie. We had a good time watching this. And Jake Gyllenhaal's top 3 for me.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
I like him. He's cool.
Let me take over this one real quick. So this is the new poster for It, Welcome to Derry, releasing later this year on HBO. I truly only have this because I brought to the podcast that the show got delayed, and that was false. So I had to obviously rectify that and bring to you that it is not delayed. It is still coming out this year, and they have been dropping stills for this and different things. So that's on me. Gotta fact check next time. But welcome to Derry. Still this year.
I do remember that. Yeah,
nice. That seems like it's a real poster, though, no? Or a real billboard.
Like a real billboard, right?
Posted out somewhere. That's cool.
Yeah,
that is pretty dope.
That would be sick.
Pitt season 2 will take place over a 4th of July weekend.
Oh shit! Damn. They extended the window a little more, but that's what 2-3 days. And season 2 better be coming out, in a couple months, because, like I said, they're going to be a little bit older. And I don't know. And maybe this is like next year, 4th of July, and they'll just be like, "Yeah, we haven't seen you."
But can you imagine though what they're gonna fucking show you?
Oh yeah, this
is that why? Like people's fucking hands blown off and shit.
Imagine.
Yeah, back it up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah,
this is. This alone is going to be awesome. The Pit, to me, I've said it before, is the best medical show that I've seen. I'm currently watching another one that's good, not just as good, but good. Scrubs? I would still put The Pit above it, but it's good. Nah,
what, the Pulse?
That's your type of medical
on
show.
Netflix.
Oh yeah.
You said what?
Is it by chance Pulse on Netflix?
No, and I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't remember what I watched. But yeah,
wow.
Stay tuned for that one. I know what we watched. I forgot about that one.
I didn't finish it, so we'll see.
Okay.
My mom likes this shit though.
It's because I thought it was when I just started watching, like, it was crazy. Anyways, season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us is good, just not a patch on its stellar source material or its first season so far. And this maybe that's the quote. And I guess they didn't have the picture on the one that I saw on. This looks like it's from Facebook. No, that's Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. The one I saw didn't have that picture. Oh, should I read the description?
Nah,
yeah.
I'm just trying to.
We know it's better than 7. Next. We already did this. Is that it?
Yeah, you're done.
Wow, I am done, guys. That's the news.
Like that.
Well, there you guys go. A lot of news. So definitely, I know there was something in there that you didn't know about already. So hit that like button. Cody didn't know nothing, really none of that shit. So that was drop it down in the comments. You want Cody to read the news again because that was hella funny. Like that, he was reading it with us. So kind of cool. But yeah, definitely drop a like button down on that. Before we head into our what we watches, though, it's that time of the year again. I love this time of the year. It's anime season, anime award season on Crunchyroll. So we're gonna go through that right now and do a little voting, little group voting, and see what we think, see what the vibes are, what we think
a lot
is
of unwatched
winning.
shit. We're gonna get a lot of slander for it.
Yeah, give me got slander.
For real, yeah. That's tough.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, we did this I think last year too. So
I think so.
Starting off here, there's 24 categories. I'm sure not all of it we've seen, but we'll see what we get through. Anime of the year. You've got Don Delicious in Dungeon, Free Ren Beyond Journey's End, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and The Apothecary Diaries.
This motherfucker, bro. This motherfucker John said it's no debate. Let's watch one of them, bro.
I started Kaiju.
Well, before we start, I'm gonna let all the viewers know I have only seen 3 out of these, so a lot of the times I know a lot of these are gonna come up a lot. I haven't seen them, so I can only go based off of what I've seen. I have heard great things about others, so we can go.
Okay, I've seen 4. I meant to watch Delicious and I forgot, and yeah, I've seen 4 of these. So let's go around. Jet, out of the ones you've seen, who's your winner?
Solo Leveling.
Is that unanimous? Do we have to go through?
It has to be unanimous at this point.
Yeah.
And again, I haven't seen the rest, so if one of them is better to y'all, I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
I mean, I seen Free Run.
I think we have that shit a little too high.
I mean, when it comes to every anime, I agree, but
yeah,
compared to the ones I've seen, Solo Leveling is the better one.
For real.
Because we're going off of season 2 of Solo Leveling, right?
I'm not sure. I would imagine.
Exactly. That's how I would
imagine. The picture right here is not from season 2.
Yeah.
At all.
But I don't know. I have no idea, so.
This is like all around, like everything that's out right now?
I'm pretty sure.
Actually, we click on this. No, see, it doesn't even tell us up here. Like, what is this?
Yeah, do you think it would say season 2?
You click the eye, does it give it? Oh,
no, this is for anime of the year, like what they're...
Okay, well, let me go ahead and make this thing known. If this is season 1 only of Solo Leveling, I think it should go to Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
How many seasons is that one?
1.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember Solo Leveling being in the Anime Awards last year.
I don't even remember the Anime Awards last year. Or was that the one where we were like, damn, we got to watch those shows because there was a bunch of crazy shit? But
yeah, maybe.
I felt like
I'm thinking it might be season 2 though, because Don's here and that just came out too.
Exactly.
Yeah, got to be season 2, right? So if you know, let us know. I'll try to look it up after the pod.
Because you would think it would say the season 2 shit, but it doesn't. So who knows?
Yeah. Film of the year. This one, I mean, I haven't seen any of these. So anybody seen any of these?
I gotta take a vote. It's gonna be that Monoko. I
don't know, man. The colors within look like it hit like one of them ones. The title alone just sound like something that fuck My Hero.
We saw that trailer, but we never watched this. Spy Family? I don't know.
It looks a little wonky. It might be Look Back.
Wait, no, it's Look Back. It's Look Back. I didn't even remember what that was. I've seen that. Yes, it's Look Back.
It looks like one that would be more of like
it's elite.
A good ass fucking.
Okay, we're gonna throw a vote there. Moving on to the next one. Best continuing series. Let's see what they got down
here. Not Kaiju.
Bleach, Demon Slayer, My Hero, Spy Family, Oshinoko, One Piece.
Before anybody says anything, please hit the eye.
But why though? Because it says continuing.
Sustaining excellence is a remarkable achievement, and this category honors a series that keeps audiences coming back for more. These shows captivate viewers with rich storylines, dynamic characters, stunning visuals, skillfully evolving their narratives while remaining true to their fan favorites. Their ability to consistently deliver quality storytelling makes them stand out contenders in ever-changing world of anime.
Bro,
this category is bullshit.
How?
Why is One Piece as a whole in here?
Because there's no season.
But everything else is like broken down.
I think
but
that's
I thought they don't do it like
One Piece has never been broken down like that.
You can say the Egghead arc.
Oh.
But that's why I'm pretty sure that's what they're specifically talking about.
They should say that.
And I get that, but One Piece has never been in that. Like, it's never been shown
That's what
like
I
that.
thought too. No?
What do you mean? It's broken down on Crunchyroll just like that.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. And these are the good. Yeah.
Like
you can
like,
click on the Egghead arc.
But like, it's not like, for instance, Bleach. When you go to Bleach, you don't go to like Bleach. You go to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War.
And My Hero Season 7?
Is it because
but like I said, I don't know why it's like that. But we can only assume it's talking about Egghead. Let's be honest. Like,
why should I have to assume that?
Because why would it be the whole show? That doesn't make sense.
The whole show is there.
They have this picture of Egghead.
Yeah, like,
because that's the piece when you click on fucking Crunchyroll. That's the piece of one. That's the One Piece is on. Yeah.
I'm just.
Literally everything else is broken down, and it's not just by seasons. Some of them have seasons. One of them has an arc, and then the other one is the whole like 1000 Year Blood War.
Actually, what's the conflict?
What's the fucking conflict?
It's the third core.
See, come on.
That's technically a season, though, right? That's just got a name instead of actually just naming it season, 12.
Yeah, those are all season names.
That's the season. They just gave the season.
It's just One Piece doesn't have a season name, even though we know it's Egghead, but it's not shown. I'm just saying, I thought it was just common sense. You would say it's the season that they're speaking about. Because what's your answer? What's your answer, Justin?
What's your debate? What are you even arguing?
What am I arguing? But the end. Go back down, please.
Because my answer is Bleach.
Yes, yeah. Because off the anime isn't even like the crazy shit.
Nope.
For One Piece, like the super crazy shit. I guess it would be Bleach also. John? I don't like this category.
That's crazy. So One Piece said Egghead. You would like it?
It should say Egghead.
I agree with you.
But why does it need to say that if it's just
because the other ones say that
the best continuing game in Fortnite's always in there, right? Or best ongoing game.
And it's not like season 14 episode.
We didn't agree with that shit either. But for some reason, it's okay here. That's bullshit.
Well,
it's not like Minecraft.
No, what do you mean we didn't agree? We always think Fortnite should win because they're continuing to develop shit. This one just doesn't have a season. That's the problem that you're having, right?
Yeah, like it should not just say One Piece. It should say the arc or the season like the other ones do.
You're annoying.
How the fuck is that annoying?
Because that's winning anyways.
They might not.
I think they won last year too. I think. I'll check that at the end. But One Piece, I think they won last year.
It's gonna have to be One Piece.
I'm gonna throw mine at My Hero.
My Hero.
John?
Nah, I'm putting One Piece.
Damn, you started watching Bleach and you saying One Piece?
I saw all filler.
Damn, well then we're gonna flip a coin. We'll go Bleach.
That man watched.
I saw like 2 actual episodes in.
Wow.
Best new series: Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Free Ren, Kaiju, Solo Leveling, The Apothecary Diaries.
Solo is the hottest.
It's gonna be the Diaries though.
We good?
Regardless of how you feel, Solo is.
See, how does this make sense?
Okay. Let's see. Each year, a new wave of new anime makes their debut.
That has to be Solo Leveling season 1. That doesn't make sense.
I was gonna point out though too, on the last one they were broken down by season. There was My Hero season 7, so I don't know. They didn't do that here. All of these are Delicious in Dungeon. This is season 2 or 3, I think, already on Netflix though. This isn't season 1.
So you're saying
they didn't do it there either.
Season 1s? But that's not.
But this shit should be broken down better.
I get what we're arguing, but I think everybody's gonna care. They're gonna see Solo Leveling and just click Solo Leveling.
That's bullshit.
Because in my eyes, season 2, you would think about the most recent, regardless. Because this just came out, right? The voting. When did the voting start?
Just a couple days ago.
Okay, yeah. Solo Leveling season 2 ended like last week or however long ago.
Yeah, 2 maybe.
So, in my eyes, you would just go off of that. But again, you're right. You're right. Picture? The picture should be the season 2 picture.
Is that not spoilers?
But I don't know. I don't know.
Go ahead though. Put it.
That is spoilers as fuck.
Best original anime.
I don't know any.
Uchigiri, Girls Band Cry, Jellyfish, Train to the End of the World, Metallic World, and Ninja Kamui. Ninja Kamui I started. I did not finish it. I just started to try to finish it for the pod, but I didn't get to finish it.
What was the category?
Best original anime.
Original.
When niggas say you don't watch anime, this is what they mean, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of these.
But like,
it's gonna be that Girls Band Cry because of the who made it.
Totally.
It's because there's diehards, man. Fuck? People expect you to just want to go there and watch everything. Like,
yeah.
Well, no, I know. I mean, I'm not.
Right, I'm just gonna
nigga can't tell me, and I've watched 1,000 episodes of One Piece. I don't watch anime. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You watch one anime, relax.
Wow.
Best animation: Don, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Kaiju. This is your game of the year, free run. Game of the year, anime of the year.
I was like, what the fuck? Go ahead and move Demon Slayer through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't it be Demon Slayer? Just looking at all of them, huh?
I really fucked with Solo's animation
over Demon Slayers.
I don't know how that looks.
It was clean. It would make transitions between sketch art, zoom in on the fucking eyeball that we saw in season 2. It would do different things. The colors, like everything about it was just like different.
That shit was nice as fuck.
Well, if you want to put that, I honestly nothing in here. But like I'm saying that like I don't really care about anything in here because I haven't seen like 90% of this.
Like Dandadan's was just okay. There's nothing crazy about it. Kaiju's, I think that's the same boat. J-Max
click the Dandadan so we can see the big picture.
Free run was fine. No problems, but it wasn't.
He wants you to click Dandadan so you can see the picture.
I just want to see the big picture. Scroll up. Oh, what the fuck?
What'd you think that was?
No, just how the fuck's that even gonna compete?
Well, you haven't even seen the show.
I think that's the one on Netflix. Is that the one? Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah,
that's the one you've been saying, right? I think I've like wanted to start.
I think like literally half of these are on Netflix. No, more than half of these are on Netflix.
That's true. Because I have seen that Delicious in Dungeon. Actually. One episode, maybe.
All right, we'll go Demon Slayer. I think that was majority.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Best character design, Dandadan. This is your usuals. This is your anime of the year, except for Solo Leveling.
What? Click the little eye. What is that?
For me, it's got to be between Dandadan or Kaiju number 8.
Character designs,
because Dandadan got the ghosts, the aliens, like they go crazy, and Kaiju got the Kaijus. So you got to speak for the other ones. I don't think Demon Slayer is really.
Free Run was nothing crazy either. Free Run was nothing crazy. I mean,
and then Demon Slayer just has the demons, which look crazy, but I still think Dandadan and Kaiju has better character designs.
When it comes to Kaiju, they're all wearing that uniform.
No, I'm talking about the Kaijus themselves, because he becomes a Kaiju. Oh. So that's why I guess Dandadan would be the one, because he transformed into a thing too, and then it's kind of crazy seeing the shits, because there's a couple characters that transform now, so they look crazy.
Good.
What do you think, Jet? Where's your vote going, John?
Off of what Clay was talking about, probably Dandadan. I can see it. Makes sense.
Okay.
I've never seen that, but mine would be Demon Slayer.
Okay.
What happened to what you said last time about Demon Slayer?
Fuck that shit.
Best director.
Best director. This is Free Rin and
Megumi.
A Demon Slayer, Dandadan, the One Piece fan letter, The Apothecary Diaries, and Delicious in Dungeon.
That's what that translates to.
I'm just that fan letter was crazy.
Right.
Damn, okay.
What the fuck is that?
So
watch One Piece and then we'll tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Best background art: Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, The Apothecary, Free Run, and Pluto.
Nigga said
background
art.
Background
art. So just like the scenery.
Yeah, the scenery and stuff.
Pluto got to be here for a reason.
Pluto has to be beautiful or some shit. Oh,
That shit was kind of crazy.
I have not seen Pluto, by the way, for the record. Yeah. I just feel like that picture.
Freerun.
If you think it's Freerun, go for it. I haven't seen 90% of the shit on here, so.
Fantasy,
and I don't think Don and I would win this.
Typical.
Apothecary might have it too, depending on where they're at.
That one's been on a couple. I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Freerun on this one.
I was gonna be like, that shit was so boring.
Boring.
Romance, I don't think.
Nope.
Scott Pilgrim takes off.
Scott Pilgrim, hell
Scott
yeah!
Pilgrim.
What the fuck?
Oh wow,
No.
I forgot about that.
Has to be.
Yeah.
He's all fighting the 7.
Spy Family season 2.
Konosuba is funny. I haven't finished season 3. That shit is fucking hilarious. Best action: Bleach, Dandadan, Demon Slayer, Windbreaker, Solo Leveling, Kaiju.
Damn.
I feel like Bleach has some crazy fucking fights.
It does, man. You haven't even seen the Blousier
What do you
Bloodwood,
think,
John.
Cody?
I'm going Bleach all the way.
Because if just regular Bleach has some crazy shit.
John, you haven't seen it. You got to catch up on Bleach, man. Blousier Bloodwood is crazy.
I can't just start there for real and get like a rundown?
I'm gonna let Cody take this one.
Fuck. I'm sorry, J-Mag. Bleach is crazy.
That's crazy. I mean,
Let Justin give it. What's Justin's answer? Don't say come on. You were trying to sneak out.
Solo Leveling.
I'm gonna go Windbreaker.
All right, there you go, J-Mac. You got it.
What is that one though? They look kind of cool.
Windbreaker. Oh shit!
That wasn't your pick, J-Mac?
No, it was Solo.
Oh, then why did you pick something else, John,
that.
or something else? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
The most captivating Isaki storytelling transport viewers to fantastical worlds, brimming with adventure and intrigue. These series are renowned for their imaginative world building and spellbinding plots. They invite viewers to explore new realms, offering immersive journey where the rules of reality are.
This is about the fantasy, the best.
Ooh,
out the box.
The slime.
Hey, there's some shit here, boy.
There's some shit here.
Wow.
Damn, ReZero season 3. I didn't even know there was a season. There was
pronounced John. What?
I didn't know there was a season 3 of that shit out.
You seen it?
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah. I started season 1 a long time ago. Mingler started it again, and we're liking it. And shit, we don't know shit yet about what's going on.
Oh no, that shit's great. That shit is crazy.
It's great. We still don't know the overall story. Slime season, look, I had that number 2. No, 3. I don't remember 2. But season 3 was not a miss, but it was just like it was alright.
Why did they make it?
It was alright.
Mid-pack.
It was mid, yeah, and you guys, Jet knows how I feel about Slime, man. I love that shit, but season 3 was like, alright.
I heard that Suicide Squad show was a fucking failure. It's crazy. It's up here.
Click it, let me
Shangri-La season 2. Fucking, I loved it, man. I love that thing. But world building, spellbinding plots, fantastical worlds with adventure. I don't know. Jobless to me, I think checks those boxes.
Looks like they have jobs. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't think none of us can even speak to the other ones. Like I said, I haven't seen season 3 yet, so.
Drama, best drama.
It's gonna be Pluto. Look at him, he's fucked.
I'm gonna go Freerun.
It's Pluto, he's fucked.
Best slice of life.
What the fuck does that mean?
Anime focus on everyday events with the best. What is it? The best are anything but ordinary, capturing quiet moments in breathtaking ways. These nominees provide relief from frantic pace of the world. So
did you not see the name,
so
Mr.
Like
Villain's Day Off?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That has to. He's just chilling. And there's a fucking panda. Oh yeah.
It's just animes you want to chill, bro.
Best main character.
Damn.
Oh come on.
I know who's gonna win this shit,
man. Yeah, nuts.
Yeah. Wow, having Momo and Okarun is crazy.
Like, look at him. That's not even him no more.
Best supporting character. Turbo Granny, Cody.
I fuck with it.
Turbo Granny.
I gotta give it a Fern, man.
Go
Fern
for it.
Was fantastic. I think that's the only thing we saw. Vote next. Must protect at all costs character. Anya.
That's a funny ass.
Nah.
Oh, it's Anya. It's Anya.
I'm not doing
It's
mine,
Anya.
so yeah, go for it.
What does that mean? Just like,
You can't let nothing happen to her.
Yeah.
The fucking catchphrase, yeah.
A fan
Best
favorite.
anime song. Okay.
I'm not going with mine.
This should tell us everything. What fucking season of Solo Leveling song is that?
That's Level is season 1.
Wow.
I love the fucking music.
A lot of them answers
Every
change.
time a song comes on, that shit is fucking good.
A lot of them answers change.
Yeah, I've been on record, I think once on here, but for sure to J-Mag off camera. The Solo Leveling for season 2, the opening, and obviously we're not talking about that, but the opening and the closing, both. The opening is by Lisa, who has done a lot of the openings for SAO, and those are fucking great. Those fucking openings are amazing. And then the ending, if I'm not mistaken, is by the same band that did the opening for Tokyo Ghoul, which we fucking know. Yeah. So both of those are fucking bangers. To answer your question, John, yes, Tokyo Ghoul fucking opening is one of the best ever.
For the record, I have not heard any Solo Leveling opening or ending.
That's crazy. That's wild.
The websites I watch on, it skips them instantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy because they're bangers, bro. Like
both of them.
Like Jet mentioned. Yeah.
But then even like, I guess it's only openings or what?
This one is.
This is
only
levels. And that fucking bitch starts singing.
Who?
It's hype as fuck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't remember. I remember liking this one, but I don't remember what it is off memory.
They played this one on the season finale. Like it was the last thing. They went back to the original season 1 song. It was credits rolled and it was that song.
Okay. That's a good song.
Just every song in that shit is crazy.
Best score.
That you
I don't remember Bleach.
That's all songs.
Yeah.
Then no
just the music going on in the background.
Yeah.
Jet mentioned this too, and I'm glad he's here for this because I would have thrown a vote for him at Solo Leveling because the score. If you go back and rewatch it with the ears of listening to the score, Solo Leveling's got it.
Yeah. Honestly, like not even hyping that shit up. That shit's just hype.
Yeah. Best opening sequence. We got Level again.
Oh, that would be the opening song.
Yeah, right.
That would be.
Wait, what's that? What's that? What is that? What is that? What is that One Piece?
That's the one where they're walking, right? And they change the clothes and shit.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring it up.
How do you say that? Ooh.
But the last one was the intro song. This one is the video, right?
Like how it looks?
Yeah.
What we're seeing or visuals?
Yeah, go check the eye when you're done.
Yeah. Opening sequence.
Striking visuals and irresistible music, a great opening sequence. Yeah, so it's the music, it's the visuals, it's all of that.
So then what was the other one?
The other one I think was just the song itself.
That I know we're huge One Piece fans. That One Piece one is great.
How about we could just watch all of them?
A few moments later.
That was fire.
That was fire.
Best opening sequence. What did you guys have? Obviously, it's a song, it's the animation, it's all of that shit. What did you guys have one?
Abyss was fucking crazy.
Abyss, yeah, I think we had said Abyss. Us, Level to me was fucking fire too. But what do you guys think?
I think that one's the da.
For me, I think I still got One Piece. I think it's low-key kind of cheating. Like they just went into their bag of the past.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. Nostalgia. It wasn't bad though. That was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I think I'm with Justin.
But then you see the
I'm
fucking.
Not mad at it. It's between that or Abyss for me.
Nah, I'm going Abyss. You gotta flip a coin then.
Oh.
Well, I said I'm not mad at that. It's between that or Abyss.
Split that.
Well, fuck me then.
Best ending sequence.
Alright, that was.
I think this one goes nobody. Kaiju.
That was on the computer, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Wasn't request.
Send it through.
Autonomy.
Best voice artist performance Japanese.
Ooh, that's crazy.
I don't think
that's crazy.
None of these that I've heard, so I watched all of these in English.
I don't know their names.
There's two different ones for fucking Don.
Yeah, the girl and the guy, the main characters.
Oh, I was still thinking songs. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't want to say Donovan because I feel like there could probably something better. To be honest.
Send
go
free
free, and I'm just
recruit.
gonna-
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's a nice elf.
And then we got our best voice actor performance in English.
That Alex is
That should be that should be Jinwoo.
Jinwoo.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
If it is,
That
that's
should
him.
Click
for
the picture. Ah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Oh,
Jinwoo.
nice. It tells you everything.
Send them through.
Pickles,
Yeah, honestly.
Tokaroon, and the chick didn't even make it, Cody.
Does he play both?
Nah, yeah. No, he plays just the guy.
Oh, shit.
No, Alex.
Armin. That's Armin.
Before he's leveled up.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there you guys go. Obviously, there's going to be debates, and we don't know shit, and watch more stuff. I get it. But that was us voting on what we did watch and what we did hear and what we did listen to and all that shit. So definitely leave your thoughts on who you guys have winning down in the comments below. But it's that point in the show again. Our what did we watch? What did we watch this week? What did we play? Or perhaps what did we listen to this week? John, any new ones this week?
Nah. Unfortunately.
Nothing new
Fucking
this week?
slacker, man.
Damn.
I got one TV,
Cody?
asshole.
Oh, you guys are going to collab real quick, so let me go real quick.
What TV is
Let me go.
crazy?
Pulse on Netflix. Popped it up because I finished watching Pitt, what was on there, and I'm stacking to finish that. But Pulse is up there. That's a Netflix doctor show. It was okay. It does not definitely not better than
I'm
the
pretty
Pitt.
sure. That's what I was thinking in my head.
To me, this is a drama show
Mm-hmm.
with elements of
Exactly.
the hospital.
Right on
That's
the
all
needle.
this is.
Yep.
How most are.
So I personally
Nah,
like
like
the
it's
hospital
straight
shit
drama.
more. Yeah, it's straight drama. At the very beginning of the episode, they're dealing with a girl putting a complaint on a doctor for I think it was harassment.
Yep.
And they deal with that throughout the whole season, and you find out exactly what went down and all that. And yeah, like I said, it's just a straight drama. So if you're looking for a hospital show and that's what you like to watch, this isn't that fully. It's got elements. There's episodes in here, man, that you're dealing with one case, and the case was nothing crazy. It was nothing serious. It's just say, hey, let's just throw a case in here, just to have a case in here.
Because
What we
they're
deal with all
doctors.
this shit. Yeah, because we're doctors. So and that was it. So like I said, it wasn't a bad drama, but it wasn't a doctor show.
How did you feel? Because
typically-
I'm only like 4 episodes in. How did you feel about I don't know what their jobs are, but the one chick that daughter was in there and she was mad. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, and I was making points because there's similarities to Pitt as far as that aspect of that having her daughter. The way they handled it in Pitt was way more professional, way more like I got to put that on the back burner. I need to focus on what I got to do, and she didn't do that here. So I was pissed.
That's
man.
why
I
I
was
was pissed too.
excuse yourself from this, man. Like you obviously, I know you want to give her the best care because it's you're her, but your mindset is not there. Like it's not there. You're doing some crazy shit that almost was a tragedy. And yeah, I was just really upset at that girl for
Yeah,
doing that.
because it made me mad. Because I was like, bro, you're taking this out on the main character. She was right for what she tried to do.
Yeah, so it was crazy. It was crazy. Outside of that, though, she does redeem herself later on, and
I was hoping.
she proves herself to be a good doctor. And it was just that situation. It was just that situation.
Yeah, that
and
one stuck with me.
it was tough. But yeah. But other than that, like I said, check it out. Pulse. I know the show's gonna get a lot of love right now because the Pit is crazy. I guess I'll give a small update, not containing the Pit or involving the Pit. It popped up on my YouTube feed of actual doctors watching the Pit. And they all say I watched 4 or 5 different of them. 2 of them were ER doctors. Another one was a general doctor. One was a ER nurse. So a lot of different walks of life. They all said Pitt was the most realistic show that they've ever seen. It's like being at work. So they spoke to how good it was. Yeah, they spoke to how good it was. And yeah, just trying to get more people to watch the Pitt. And it's do yourselves a favor and go do it. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. And then outside of that, I went to go watch Minecraft. Took the kids to go watch Minecraft. Rain's a Minecraft fanatic, man. She got the backpack. She's been wanting to play it forever. So I took her to go watch that. And obviously they loved it. It's for the kids, man. It's for them. For people to say though that this is one of the worst movies ever.
People say that.
Nah. Yeah. Like no, this isn't that, bro. I think what they're having trouble doing is like separating themselves. Because the movie wasn't good, but it wasn't like bad like that. It wasn't no Madam Web. It wasn't a Dragon Ball Evolution. The story was very simplistic, very like okay, base, but the visuals were fine. Some of the acting was like a little bit cringe, but not bad like Dragon Ball Evolution, like you guys were saying last week when we were talking about that. I think for the most part, it just wasn't for me. I'll say to that, man. Maybe for most people, it's not for them either. It's for the kids. It's for people that played Minecraft. Maybe Cody will like it a little more than I do because, like I said in the news, man, people were just getting up and cheering at different stuff coming up on screen and just having a good time with it. So it's just, to me, it's not a bad movie like that. Like just a horrible up there. This is gonna go down as one of the worst in history. No, it wasn't like that. So
I've heard that opinion too, though.
Yeah.
So
it was all right. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It's just a movie that wasn't for me. But that's all the new ones that I have before we head to usuals. Pass it over to Cody or Jet.
Did you have something else besides that, Justin?
Yeah. So I was, and this is the only way to really keep up with CinemaCon besides, you know, the tweets and the updates and everything. But I was watching John Campia's fucking live streams because him and his whole team was out there in a hotel going to every single event each day. And then after, whether it was fucking 10, 11, 12 o'clock, they were doing a live stream talking about everything. And I was in there for every single one, taking notes and, you know, just getting ready for this. CinemaCon, man, it's one thing that I would love for us in the future to be able to go to. That shit just sounds like so much fun. Just being to see movies early on in early screenings and you know, seeing new movies that we haven't heard about and getting firsthand trailers and early fucking footage. Some of these movies they're watching 5, 10, sometimes even 15 minutes of footage just for them. They're not even going to put that online. So it's fucking crazy. But I got some movies here. Like I said, from my notes that I'm super excited for. Some of them I was not that excited for, or I didn't, you know, hear about them, or I heard about them, but I didn't know anything about them, so I wasn't that excited for. And these aren't in order, so, you know, it's just whatever. But number one, Project Hail Mary. Dude, man, the more that they talked about that movie, I am so intrigued about it. One of the guys on John Campia's show, he was just talking about how, and he's just a huge fan of the book because it is based off a book. But he was super excited about it. He was like, they do this, right? And I know that they will because the story is that fucking amazing. It's going to win Best Picture. It's going to beat out the Odyssey for that. Like, he was going off like the edge, just singing its fucking praises. And that got me intrigued. It's starring Ryan Gosling. The film will follow a middle school science teacher who wakes up on a spaceship with no memory of who he is or how he got there. So obviously that's the basic premise. That intrigued me enough, and I will definitely be checking that out day one because he sold me. And that honestly, just real quick, going off of that, shows like John Campia's show or whoever else gets to do it and you know, put out content about going to these shows. I see why they do it, or why like people pay them for it, because that shit worked on me. I'm just listening to them talk about these movies, and now I want to see them. And it's just like, you know, their, you know, experience and me just listening to it. So that was crazy. But yeah, going back to the list, number 2, I got The Black Phone 2. Obviously, when we first heard about this movie being made, at least I'll speak for me, I was questioning it heavily. For anyone that hasn't seen The Black Phone, I won't necessarily, well, actually I will, because they said it in their thing. But Ethan Hawke is the villain in the first Black Phone, and he died. So I was like, what is this second movie going to be about? Because they already, you know, fixed the issue. But the guy who, I think he's the director, he literally went on stage, and the first thing out of his mouth was, I bet you guys are wondering how Ethan Hawke is in this movie. Well, you're going to have to watch the movie. I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. And obviously the first one had like supernatural elements to it. And the way that John Campia was describing it, it was that from the trailer that they watched, it feels like 60%. Like he compared it because the first one was like 90%, I guess, horror or just regular like real world shit, and then like 10% spiritual. But the trailer that they watched, it felt like 60% spiritual like stuff going on. So yeah, I'm extremely excited to see what they do with that. The first Black Phone I liked a lot. I don't think I loved it, but I think I liked it. But it's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Number 3, obviously Wicked for Good. I mean, they didn't have to sell me on that. I was gonna watch that bitch regardless. But yeah, they talked about Wicked for Good. That was on the list, and there are honorable mentions, so I did feel the need to put Wicked for Good on here. But that is number 3. So then Wes Anderson has a movie coming out. This shit is called The Facetian Scheme. I'm not a huge Wes Anderson fan. I did watch what's it called? Asteroid City, and I didn't really like Asteroid City. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad movie. It just did not resonate with me. But people speak super highly of Wes Anderson, and from the trailer that they watched, I think that they said that it was intriguing and they're just going to give Wes Anderson a shot. So I am too. I'm just going to see what this movie is, what it brings, and see if I can become a bigger Wes Anderson fan. So that is on there. We talked about it already, but How to Train Your Dragon 2, they got to watch, I think I talked about this last week, but they got to watch the whole movie. John Campea did say that he did not like the first 10 minutes of the movie, but then after that, right after what's his name? Hiccup meets Toothless. That's when the movie just catches, it gets its footing, and it just turns into a amazing movie. So I really am excited to see that. I did just recently watch How to Train Your Dragon, like the original one, for the very first time. I was telling the boys about it. I don't have a flaw in that fucking movie. That shit is perfect to me. I thought it was amazing. And because I was kind of at a 9 for a while, I was just kind of waiting to see how it ended. But then when I saw that he lost his foot, I was like, boy, I was like, man, this is a kid's movie, bro. Like, this shit is crazy.
Toothless and footless.
That's crazy.
But yeah, How to Train Your Dragon is that was a great movie. Excited to see the live action at some point whenever I can. But yeah, and then obviously watch the part 2 and part 3, see how that trilogy pans out for me. The next one is called Weapons. It is directed by Zach Krieger. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This stars Josh Brolin, Julia Gardner, and Alden Ehrenreich. They were talking about this movie and how like crazy the footage that they saw was. Basically, the premise is it follows a town where an entire classroom of children disappear one night without a trace. So fucking crazy.
So Society, but the other side.
Yeah, you could say that for sure. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sold.
There you go, Cody.
They were really singing that film's praises. So I can't wait to see that one. Obviously they showed Superman. Obviously, duh, right? I'm pretty sure that would be my number one. They showed footage of Ballerina. They were, oh my god, the way that they were singing the praises of Ballerina. I can't wait to see that one. They were talking about this one sequence where Ana de Armas is like, it's a long ass action sequence, and they showed them that. I think they said it was like 10 to 15 minutes. And then after they showed them the footage, the director came back on stage and was like, that's half the scene. They were like, yo, that's crazy.
Nice.
See, I can't wait to see that. I was going to see that one anyway, of course. But yeah. This next one, I'm not sure if I'm excited to watch this, but not the premise, but the idea that they have for it is interesting. Not going to say, I guess it's intriguing, but it is interesting for sure. The Beatles. So if you have not heard about this Beatles biopic that they're doing, each member of the band, so all 4 members, are getting their own movie. All 4 of them.
Oh, shit.
right? All by the same director. Everybody that's in, each movie is going to be in the same movie, right? All 4. It's from each person's perspective. And from what it looks like, they're all dropping on the same day.
Whoa.
All 4.
That's crazy. And
that's from what it looks like. It could be that they're dropping like this week, next week. That's what it could be like. But from what it's been talked about, it looks like the same day. But that shit, it sounds fucking insane. The director came out on stage and said it's going to be the first bingeable movie experience. So like they're trying something different, and you got to commend that. It sounds fucking crazy. I don't know if it's going to work, but just the idea is like, what the fuck, And hopefully they just have interesting stories to tell. Obviously, the Beatles being one of the most fucking iconic groups of all time. So it'll be interesting. They casted, I don't know if you guys saw it, but they casted the Beatles. The only one that I didn't, or the actor that I wasn't familiar with, was Harris Dickinson as John. But Barry Keoghan is Ringo. Joseph Quinn stays getting fucking work these days. But Joseph Quinn is George, and then Paul Mescal is Paul. So those are the 4 Beatles.
Wow.
And people are hating on that cast, as people tend to do, but it is what it is. Can't wait for that one. And then that might be the 10 that I had picked. Yeah, that was the 10. I did have honorable mentions, but they're just, honorable mention, and those are movies that I'll bring up later, obviously, when trailers get closer to them and things like that. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, it was really cool of John Campea to do that. Obviously, he's getting paid for it, but just, doing the live streams and taking people's questions and talking about these movies and building hype and awareness for them. You can't commend that enough in my eyes. So yeah, that is the live stream that I watched. I talked about How to Train Your Dragon. And I believe that's it for individuals, I think.
Wow. I just have, besides what me and Justin are about to say, I watched the Devil May Cry anime that's on Netflix. Just came out.
Oh shit! I didn't know
so I played the games back in the day, but I don't remember anything. I just remember demons. So it was really good. I'm not gonna say it was like crazy good, but it was really good. The intro's dope. I like the music they use in the show, and I like his personality. So for a person like me that's unfamiliar with like anything about him, it was a really good like season to get into. It's 8 episodes, 30-minute episodes, like normal anime. It's really good. It's gonna be a season 2, so I recommend to watch it. It's interesting. It's not crazy, but it's interesting. So yeah. All right.
Damn. Well, then we see we're doing 2 of them, because I also watched Devil May Cry.
You could have said that.
I didn't know.
I literally was telling you that nonstop.
Okay, well, my bad. Yeah, I loved Devil May Cry. I thought that shit was amazing. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed pretty much every episode. I thought the ending was dope. Yeah, the little teaser they gave in the season 2, I'm there. It was funny to me in spots. The action was good. I don't know. I enjoyed that shit a lot.
I did. I've been saying this a bunch, so I feel like I've been saying it too much, but it's just true for me. It just the plot was okay. It wasn't too crazy. Like it felt kind of like okay. That's why the show was okay to me. Like it's cool, but I was just like, yeah, duh. He's he's the and it's like, why? Don't get me wrong. Like the ending was dope, but like it was just okay.
Saw a couple people say that, like one of them was like, "Nah, what the fuck is this shit? And, this is bad. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan, and what they're doing to him is just horrible." That was just one person.
Oh wow!
And then Angry Joe tweeted out something too. It was like, "Hey, based off this scene, like, should I even watch this? It doesn't look that great. And it's supposed to be good." So I didn't go through the comments to see what people were recommending to him, but I don't know. So,
like he's a cool character. His personality is dope. And like the universe around like the whole fact that there's demon hunters and demons are crossing over and shit like that. So like, I'm not trying to get into spoilers. That's why I'm not trying to say anything. But
no, and that's smart, because I do want J Mac to watch it to get his opinion. Because that's interesting, because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like, it's enjoyable
from like a plot standpoint is what I'm saying. Like I really. I don't know, because obviously, like in the beginning, because I've played Devil May Cry 4. I think I talked about it. That was just one of the games that I had. So I did know a little bit going into it. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what people's issue would be, because like the only thing I could think of is it's not following like the storylines of the games, and it's like you needed it to, like, it can't be its own thing, its own interpretation, because like the story's not bad. Because I don't know anything about the game, so if it's just its own storyline, like it's not a bad fucking story. So like that's the only thing I could think of. But like I said,
would we say that about like Last of Us or God of War that's coming out, and they decide not to do follow the story?
But if it's good though, I'm saying because if
it's good, then yeah, I'm okay, fine. But what if it's okay? Just okay.
Well, then I guess the argument would be there, but that's the only reason I'm saying, because it was good. Like I enjoyed it. Like I didn't. Yeah.
I guess my take, because I know I enjoyed it. My bad. My take would be that I'm just not invested in the story. It's just a cool show to watch. That's how the story is for me.
Well, then, yeah, J-Man, you're gonna. Sorry for putting more on your plate, but you're just gonna have to watch it.
It's 8 episodes. It's nothing crazy.
They're like 30 minutes. It's a fast watch, but just to get that second perspective, because it's kind of tough with this conversation with Cody, just because I don't know, because we've had this plot conversation back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know if he's expecting things to like be on like a One Piece level type of plot, but it's kind of hard to gauge. That's why you'd have to watch it just to see, because I enjoyed it. Like I thought the storytelling was really interesting to me, and they did some things I was like, oh damn, that's crazy. I did not see that coming. So you'll just have to watch it.
Because it's not like Solo Leveling, how I feel about that. Like the plot's there, I'm just don't care about it. I guess that would make more sense to this show. Like it's just
for Devil May Cry. The plot's there,
Devil May Cry. It's there, but I don't care about it. Like,
okay, all right. We'll see. I mean,
Andrea liked it. She really liked it. Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's a huge plus. Like, if she liked it, that's pretty impressive.
she liked the undertones and the subtext and different things that it was.
Yeah, that shit is
saying dope. Without saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. The president. That shit's crazy.
And you know what? That brings me back, because I have to look it up, because I don't want to be a dumbass. Because if I just say that and it's wrong, then that sounds crazy. The general.
Oh.
The guy that was doing the talking with the glasses.
Yeah.
Like the main.
Yeah.
The main guy. He's Kevin Conroy.
I had no idea.
Wow.
And I heard it, and I kept it in my brain, and I just didn't want to look it up because I've been spoiled that way. I'm sure some people have also, like, looking up cash and like, oh fuck. But yeah, that's Kevin Conroy. I fucking knew it too.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that just made me remember something for later, or for right now after we're done with
this. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Obviously, because like I said, or like we both said, we're not video game players, so I don't know how faithful it is to the source material. I played Devil May Cry 4, amazing video game, by the way. But yeah, it's good to me. So
next one you guys got? Oh shit! Look at them.
How you gonna do this?
I mean, 1, 2, 3. The same way we just did it. Just say the name and then we're going.
All right. Well, me and Justin got together. We said, you know what? Let's do a surprise watch. J-Mag, we both watched Cyberpunk. Ah, man.
Not what I thought.
Well, since this is coming after Devil May Cry, J-Mag hasn't seen it, so that's no point in saying that. I'm going to just start off by saying it's a 10 out of 10. Yes. One of the best shows I've ever seen. Like, yes. I honestly, like what you said about How to Train Your Dragon, to say about this, I can't find a thing wrong with it. The only possible thing you could say is there could be more. Like, you know,
there could be.
The time
there doesn't need to be.
Yeah, there's a need to be. But then, you know, I wanted to see. I just wanted to see more of my niggas. That's all I can say. But I can't like find a complaint, man. His reasons for what he did at the end, it's justifiable. Mm-hmm. You can understand because of his character. It's sad because of that, but you know, that's where it's brilliant, because it's like, damn.
I do want John to watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, John, you got to watch it. I'm not trying to spoil anything.
Yeah,
I'll let Jed go. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is a 20 out of 10, a 30 out of 10, a 50 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was stunned. I was stunned. This is gonna sound like a shot, and I promise it's not. Okay, but this is what. Like how Cody feels about Arcane Season 2, this is Arcane Season 2 to me. This shit was like, bro, oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
This shit was amazing.
It might be better than Arcane.
This shit was peak fucking fiction.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. You fucking got it.
Oh, what I remembered? Fucking... What's his name? I just had it in my head.
David.
No, not David. Why can't I think of his name?
Big guy?
No.
Angelo.
Why can't I think of his name? Oh, okay. Well, first of all, because I watched it in dub. You watched it in dub too? Because I think that's the original. They said.
Yeah.
Oh,
you didn't watch it?
I did. No. I think I did watch it in dub. I think I did.
Because I heard that was the original. But regardless, it was the guy with the 3 eyes. He's voiced by...
Yes, that's Giancarlo.
Yes. I was like, wow. I heard the voice say, what the fuck? I was like, that blew my mind. But that was what I had remembered. So it's crazy that I just forgot that, even though I just remembered it. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about the show, man. Genuinely.
This is, and I don't know if you remember me asking you this, but this is where I asked you, I was like, how do y'all feel about a short season being in your top 5?
See, that's what I'm saying. This could be in there.
Story.
If this is in your top 5, I'm not mad.
This is
good.
I've been wrestling with that. I'm like, bro, but this is only 8 episodes. I think it was only 8 episodes.
That's all it needs.
I was like, but from beginning to end, it's a complete story. It's emotional. It's writing. The animation is gritty. It works. It's that 90s style. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The ending, it got Kimmy a lot. Like if you guys go back and look at her TikTok, she was bawling. And I'm there. I was crying too. That shit was, the song was so on point, was so beautiful, fit so perfectly.
That's the second time they use it. The first time was good and it hit. The second time, it just yeah. Oh my
impact.
I wanted to play the game. That's how much I like this shit. And I hate playing games by myself, single player games.
They don't have nothing to do with the game and nothing.
Yeah,
there is
completely.
There is something else coming out, and I think we watched on the Totem shit, and they announced Cyberpunk. We were all watching. Like, oh shit, Cyberpunk's coming back, but it's a separate story. I think it's a whole nother part of the world. But yeah, that's crazy. Hell yeah,
she was insane, bro.
You gotta watch it.
That shit was incredible, man.
Yeah. Next one you guys gotta watch. The one I feel highly on too is Blue Eye Samurai. When you guys get around to that one.
What is it? Fuck no.
That one.
That's crazy.
That one's fire. That one's fire too.
Oh my god. I might rewatch Cyberpunk tonight. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was crazy.
I rewatched it with Gloria because she had never seen it. I said, "Babe, you gotta watch this." And she loved it,
man.
Crazy. Andrea liked it. She watched it with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, there's so many good characters in the fucking. There were so many good characters, man. Rebecca was dope. Her death, man, that shit hurt. She went out guns blazing. Damn. Even though that was a slight spoiler, hopefully John gets that. I love the mechanic dude, the dude that was doing all the hooking them up.
Yeah,
that dude was dope.
The doctor.
Yeah. He is always telling them, man, all that. What do you say? All that whatever's gonna catch up to you. I'm like, it just hurts, man.
It was phenomenal. It was great. All right. Any other ones? What you guys have?
Cyberpunk.
Okay. All right. Let's see if Jet had time to watch his usuals. Dope Thief, John. What did you think about Dope Thief this week?
It's going kind of slow.
This one did go. This one did kind of go slow.
A little bit.
Really, the only thing that happened was the ending.
At the end, yeah. And then, I mean, of course, they fucking hook up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they confirmed the cartel in this one.
Yeah,
right. I love the scene with the Asian dude talking to what's his name, to Driscoll, on the phone, and he's giving him code as he's talking to him because the cops are with him. And Driscoll just fucking solves that shit like on the spot. Like, oh shit, okay, he's giving me something. Don't talk. I'm like, yeah, that shit was fire. That scene was phenomenal. I did like that shit a lot.
That shit was amazing.
That
scene was amazing.
And then obviously the ending, that's shit's gonna start popping off. They found him. Obviously the cartel. We all saw that coming. So we'll see what happens on the next episode. Manny, I mean, last week, like I mentioned, or maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, I'm not sure. Wagner Mora's got it. I mean, I have no issues with his performance. He did great in the church again. That dude's just looking for soul redemption, and his performance, like you mentioned, it's different, and he's still killing it. I just was expecting some action shit from him or some tough guy shit from him, I guess. But it's still working. He's still great. He's still phenomenal.
I think he'll snap out of that bullshit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bullshit.
We'll see.
Fucking has to, man.
A really cool scene for me was the cartel being being outside of old dude's house again, and then putting that fucking laser on him. I was like, he's about to die. Yeah. That's crazy. And it was just a fucking laser. I was like, yo, these dudes, man.
For him to just be like, well, what's up then?
What's
like,
up? Just do it.
Shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
Just do it.
Oh, yeah. It was all right.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous.
That dude was about it.
Yeah.
He was about to get shot in the back of the head, but why didn't he just fucking kill him to begin with? Why did he go up to him and ask him a question for it? Like, he was about to shoot him in the back of the head.
He wanted
anyways.
the numbers, the code.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that shit, but why even shoot him in the back of the head? Because he shot, but Driscoll was bending down to get some shit. If he would have shot him in the back of the head, he wouldn't have asked him anything anyways.
The codes, right?
Yeah, you're not getting the codes, so like, why do that? So that was a little weird, but other than that, it was a good episode. It was solid. Nothing crazy. He hooked up with that lawyer right away.
Right.
Like, damn.
Cool.
Yeah, that was crazy. So
yeah, I think it's just a really I think it's a really solid show with incredible actors.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that raises it a little bit, but yeah, I think it's it's a good show. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm hoping this shit kicks up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I thought it was gonna be the Ma that shot the motherfucker.
I thought so too.
Because I saw the doc come out. I was like, no way. It was
I guess he's just chilling at the house.
Yeah,
He's
right.
Home.
He's home. It gave a little backstory and shit.
Yeah. That backstory was kind of crazy too. Yeah, at the beginning of the episode, I think that was So, solid episode. We'll see where it ends up. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it into season 2.
And then they're like realizing that those DEA agents are like fucking. I feel like they're corrupt. No, they gotta be corrupt.
I mean, Driscoll even said it on the newspaper. Like, look, this guy was a DEA agent. They gotta be into some shit. Like, why? But to me, it's like I wouldn't have gone there mentally. I would have been like, oh, he was undercover.
It's just
or some
undercover,
shit,
but
yeah. To me, I wouldn't have guessed like why he's dirty. He's doing some corrupt shit. So,
but then with all the shit that they're coming after him, you would assume like some other shit's happening. No, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We'll see where it ends up.
Dude,
next episode,
show.
hopefully, it's gonna be crazy.
Why did that bitch call the suicide hotline?
She just wanted to talk to somebody, and
right.
She just wanted to talk to somebody about what was going on, and she's like, "I can't talk to nobody else because then I'm gonna get fired or found out or some shit like that." Is what she said.
She's going through it.
She's just going through it. Yeah.
What was her actual name? She said fucking like Lisa. I can't remember. I couldn't remember.
Sarah.
It's Sarah. Yeah.
She said, "My name's Sarah," and then at the end, my name's not Sarah.
That's what. So what was her actual name?
Mina. That's what it says right here on the Google Cast. Mina. Yeah.
I couldn't fucking remember.
All right. Well, we'll see. Stay tuned for next week and see if shit starts popping off because shit was crazy at that end of the episode. So,
that was good.
Moving on to our last usual this week, Daredevil: Born Again.
I waited till last night to watch it, just so I can remember.
I think I watched it this morning, today. So yeah,
damn,
exactly. So, what'd you guys think of Daredevil: Born Again?
Yeah, we already knew. They back to old business, man.
You were fucking frozen. You were in blink.
Justin?
Yeah. It's because
I was like, oh shit, he's frozen. Hold on.
It's because I forgot to watch
it. Hey, I mean that's possible, man. I almost forgot too. That's why I watched it last night.
I totally forgot.
We won't talk no spoilers or anything, but it was a solid episode.
Yeah,
solid episode.
I saw I guess Muse got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was that like
you just said no spoilers?
No, I don't know by who. But like, are you guys happy with that? I saw people were like pissed off that like he just got dealt with. Like
Came and went.
quick
He just came and went.
I don't think he's fully dead.
Oh,
That's
really?
just me off of just how, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Yeah. I didn't mind it one way or the other. Like, we didn't spend so much time with him anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know. And I get that point. Like, well, what the fuck was the point? Like, he just came and went, and I think he was just a villain for Daredevil to be Daredevil again. I don't think it was anything more than that. So.
But yeah, it was a good show. It's really setting the tone for what they're gonna like, what's gonna happen now. Because he's back in the suit, and Fisk is Fisk again.
Fisk is Fisk again. Daniel, which is his little assistant that got in trouble for leaking the shit to his friend at the bar. He kind of had a little scene in there. He's feeling a little Fisk-like. He say that.
He talked to BB. He said, "Yeah, don't pull no shit like that."
Yeah. So he had a little scene in there. But yeah, solid episode, no issues. We'll see where it ends up next week. I think from here on out should be bangers, like just crazy shit going off. So we'll see what Jet thinks on that next week. But anything else? Is that it?
I didn't get to watch the fucking studio this week. There is a new episode for that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know this week. I don't know if I'll be able to watch anything. But yeah, let's see.
Cyberpunk.
Blue
Eye Samurai. I need to watch it.
Blue Eye Samurai. John, you gonna watch Blue Eye Samurai with us this week?
Oh.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Well, there you guys go. Those are what we watched. Yeah, Cyberpunk is definitely worth the watch. Leave your thoughts on Cyberpunk down in the comments below. What do you guys think of our what we watches? Let us know what you guys are watching. Leave all those thoughts down in the comments. I got no news updates this time. So yeah. Final thoughts, guys, before we head out.
My balding.
Damn. Go follow the or go subscribe to the YouTube, of course, as always. I did have something. Oh, like J Mac talked about in the beginning of the pod, The Last of Us.
Yep.
I guess the review will be, or the reviews will be, every week for regulars. So get ready for that. You don't want to be spoiled. Make sure you're up to date, LOT fam, on your episodes. And yeah, go follow us on all the social medias: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, everything.
Blue Sky. Everywhere. All the socials, LFG Pod, LFG Podcast. I'm pretty sure if you just put LFG Podcast, we'll come up. So they go check us out on all the socials. But yeah, there you guys go. Another episode in the books. Appreciate you guys watching this one this week, listening to it this week. Let us know your thoughts on everything we talked about down in the comments. Let us know what you guys thought about the Crunchyroll Awards, who you guys have winning. And yeah, leave all those thoughts down there. While you're down there in those comments, go ahead and drop us a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, drop us 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that follow button over on YouTube if you are a podcast listener on Spotify. So go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.